Hello there once again. I'm very glad to be speaking to you today again, and I just want you to know that it is because of you, it's because of your comments, it's because of your reactions and your criticism sometimes that keep me moving. When we talk, when we communicate, that's when we let each other know that we are not alone in any problem or any issue that we are going through. So today I want to talk to specifically the married couples, especially those who knows God, those who believe that God exists. I want to talk to these couples who are losing it already. They are married, but they are single in a way. They are so lonely. They don't share anything. Everything is not shareable anymore. They don't communicate. Even the bed, they left sharing the bed long time ago. I want you to know that a wound covered never cures. When you cover a wound, it will never cure. Many people are toxic today because they never found the right solutions but covered their wounds and didn't know that the wounds are not healing. They covered them. The upper part looks healed. They know how to cover everything with their smile. They know how to cover everything with the words they say and how they dress and how they walk and how they talk and isolating themselves or doing other things. But I want to tell you today that that is not a solution. It's a temporary solution that cannot last long for something that is to last forever or till death do you apart. If you are a person that, if you find yourself in a situation whereby you substituted affection and desire to other people, you then feel more comfortable, heed more to other people than your own partner. You spend more time away from your partner. You cover yourself from your partner. You deliberately hide from your partner. You enjoy staying in other people's houses or spending more time in other people's houses or in clubs or anywhere than in your own house. Your own house has become something else. You don't want to see your partner. Then you have to know that you hit the road. You reach the junction where you need to stop and think. Many married couples are going through this, but they don't know that they share the same problem with so many people, simply because many have hidden their wounds. They don't want people to know. They want everybody to think that everything is okay. But I will take that off your mind today, and I want to tell you that you need help and you need to do it before time has really gone bad. Most time, when you feel tired and done, when you no longer care, when everything he or she does is disgusting, when you are full of sayings like, I don't care what you feel, I don't care what you say, it's long gone, I no longer feel the same, I don't want to hear, I don't want to listen, I'm so fatigued, let me be, I just need my peace. When you find yourself removing and separating the bed, when you find yourself not wanting to stay within your house and your place, please, this is the time you have to know that you have hit the rock, you have reached the junction, and you need to think. You are confused, and don't forget that it is at the time of confusion that Satan, that the devil, that the enemy gets to rule. The devil comes to steal, to kill, and destroy. When your mind is shut up, when you lock the door, when you close the door and you don't want even advice from anybody, you no longer want apologies also from anyone, you automatically open doors for the enemy to come in. He will blind you, he will steal you, he will kill you, he will destroy you, and you'll remain somebody whom yourself also can't even tell whom you are. You will not even define yourself, leave alone people defining yourself. You know, I want you not to forget about these two first creations. Their story is very nice and should be guiding every married couple. When you hit a junction, when you reach a junction, you are confused, you don't know which road to take. When the female sinned, she extended the sin to the sin to the male, and the male put his crown down and accepted. So this is where I want you to listen to me more and digest these. So when they found out that it was not even wisdom that they were thinking about, the way this man explained, women, we are people who love good things. Women love good things. Women love to be appreciated. Women love to be complimented every now and then in small things. They love gifts. So Satan knew the weakness of the woman, and when the male was busy trying to see that the female gets everything that she needs, the devil found the loophole to come in. There was no time for this man to come in and be with this female at every time wherever he goes, because he was given a task in the garden. So he was very busy fetching and making sure that everything is okay as commanded by God, forgetting the wife, thinking that they have the same role. And this is when Satan came in. So all of them, they accepted and sinned. And after sinning, that is when the first creation of God realized that he has done a big sin. And what did he do? Instead, he went and hid. He went to the hiding, that even when he was called, he had to hide there. So how did he hide? He covered himself, and they decided to cover this wound. They didn't want to beg God. They didn't want to kneel down. They forgot that they should kneel down and ask God for forgiveness. So what did they do? They went into hiding, and they tried to hide their nakedness. They thought that's a solution, but that was not a solution. Many people are toxic today because they never found the right solutions, but covered their wounds. And the wound covered, as I told you when I was starting, is never sealed. So many people cover their wounds in different ways. When things are not going well, they go to things like their leave for covering their nakedness and their sin, and the things they have done are alcohol, clubbing, getting a side dish, or internet addiction, pornography, or any other thing. They find find solace in things that will harm them the more. Because sometimes when you cover a wound, you think it is, people are not seeing it, but it is rotting inside, that even your breath one day will make people understand that, hey, this person is rotten inside, and they will start moving away from you. So when one is living in sin, most especially, and when one is living in the wrong, or if you are doing something wrong, you only listen to yourself, you only speak to yourself. Even when you are married but single in all ways of life and manner of speech, because pride will not allow you to bend low. Ego will not allow you to forgive and let go. You will always want to be in control. You will always want to be in control of things and pretend that everything is okay and there's nothing wrong. But I tell you, my brother and sister, before I conclude, that if you are in this situation, you need help. And the help you need is first prayers, and that person who can give you a listening ear and the right response and the right solution, because there are so many people who have taken temporary solutions which cannot last long, which cannot even help them. Because if you take maybe alcohol to be your partner, and you move away from your partner without talking about this, the only thing you can do is hours when you are still high. But the moment it goes off, my dear brother and sister, the problem is there looking and staring at you in the eye. So what do I say today before I close? If you are in these shoes, if you are already in a junction, we need to talk. You know where to find me. Get me in my inbox, or at Southern Port of Wisdom, Culture and Heritage Restoration.